Hi everyone, and this is a video called Even More Movies So Cheesy They're Good, and this is the third installment of a series of videos I have done on movies that I think that are really cheesy but are still pretty good. First up is Shriek of the Mutilated, and this is directed by the people who did the movie Snuff, which I had featured in one of my videos on movies so cheesy they're good, about these four college students who go on this expedition with their professor on this hunt for Bigfoot, and the effects in the movie are really cheesy, and if you've seen this movie you know. Next up is The Undertaker and His Pals, and this is on a 3 DVD bargain set called Horror, but the movie is featured on certain double features and single DVD bargain DVDs, and it's a movie from the mid 60s and came out around the same time H.G. Lewis was doing movies about these this trio of killers in black leather jackets and motorcycle helmets, in roaming around in on motorcycles killing people. And the killers are these two owners at this restaurant and this undertaker at a funeral parlor, and it's got some really cheesy acting and effects, and this opening scene is really bad. It's good. Next up is Blood Beach, and this is a rare movie from the early 80s, and this is from a bootleg DVD from Flesh Wound Video, which no longer exists. And I remember the tagline, just in case you thought it was safe to get back in the water, you can't get to it. And the monster in this movie is hardly shown, but you see people getting swallowed in the sand, and there is some blood, and towards the end of the movie you just see something that just looks like a Venus flytrap in the dark. And if this ever gets a proper Blu-ray release, I'll pick it up. The Rats, and this is a made-for-TV movie, and got this off of, well, not off of Amazon, but over at Walmart's years ago. And this is a TV movie about rats terrorizing New York, and they're attracted to this perfume, which causes them to go rabid, from what I've heard. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen this movie. I've seen it like 2 or 3 times, and it's got some really cheesy effects in it, but very interesting. Next up are the movies of H.G. Lewis, and I don't have all of his movies, but I do have some. The Gruesome Twosome, the Blood Trilogy Blu-ray with the movies Blood Feast, 2000 Maniacs, and Color Me Blood Red, and the double feature of The Wizard of Gore and the Gore Girls. And the effects in the movie are just really low budget, and the blood in the movie looks like paint, and it's got some, his movies always have like really cheesy acting but very entertaining. And last but not least, The Incredible Melting Man from the mid 70s. Had this on VHS as part of MGM's Midnight Movies series. I'm just glad that Scream Factory put this out a few years back, and this is a very fun, entertaining movie about this astronaut who returns from Earth, and he has this disease that causes his skin, causes him to melt, and then he has to eat human flesh to stay alive. And it's got a cameo from Jonathan Demme in it, and it's got that girl from Ruby from The Hills Have Eyes, and it's just a fun, entertaining movie. that's it for this video. If you want to do a video response, feel free. Until then, this is Ron here saying take care and see ya.